Hello, everybody, and welcome to your Archangel Michael tarot reading. In this tarot reading, Archangel Michael wants to really empower you and let you know that you are divinely protected by him at this time. Also, he would like to help those of you who have come into some painful truths. He wants to walk you through them and, raise you up out of the darker vibrations you may be feeling around certain painful truths. So, with Archangel Michael, he always comes with an army to protect you, to empower you, and to bring you the truth, to cut you free from things that are holding you back. So let's see what other archangels are joining him for you in this reading for whatever you are going through in your life at this time. We have Archangel Gabriel coming in as inspiration. We have Archangel Zadkiel coming in with gratitude. And Uriel with friendship. All right, so some of you may have come into some painful truths regarding certain connections in your life, and it hurts. It feels really bad. You're in the struggle. It may have allowed you to lose sight of, your inspiration, your inner spark. You may have lost sight of your blessings that are surrounding you at this time, just depending on, how deeply this truth impacted you. And for others of you, what I see going on is to empower yourself. With the other archangels coming in, they're all asking you to shift your thoughts to positive. And I know for some of you that can be very hard and difficult at this time, just depending on what you're going through. But this is actually like protection, spiritual protection, because where you focus your mind is where you're vibrating, spiritually. And your thoughts create your emotions, and your thoughts go out to the universe, your emotions go out to the universe. So the more that you're focused on the positive, that everything's going to work out okay, all is well, focusing on the blessings that are at hand, even if they do feel a bit scarce. Right now, it will elevate your vibration, and it reignite a inner spark that you may not even be aware of that has gone out. All right. I feel Archangel Michael, along with these angels here, these archangels here, want to remind you of something, remind you of like your own divinity, remind you of the good in this world, like to turn your gaze away from the shadow, away from the darkness, back to the light, because all energy is in motion, and no matter what's going on, it's going to change, it's going to dissolve. This energy will also pass. So let's pull some more angel cards and dig a bit deeper into this message. And these are other angels that want to help you with very specific areas of your life. And again, they're coming in with Archangel Michael. Okay, so we have the angel of health. Some of you who have not been feeling very well, when we're super stressed, we have a lot of anxiety going on, we're worried, or we're suffering a lot of emotional sadness and pain, stress, all of those things, they impact our health, and they make us, just feel crappy in general, but they can also create other malfunctions within the body. So this right here, the angel of health coming in, letting you know that you will recover, and there's an extra projection of energy being streamed to you from the angel of health to help you recover, with whatever it is you're going through. So you've got Gabriel, Zadkiel, Uriel, and an angel of health and an angel of happiness. And I love that this comes out under gratitude, because this is where you're headed. This is the energy that you will transform into. And those of you where you are struggling with different painful truths you've recently come into, the energy will pass. You are absolutely going to overcome. Regardless of how it hurts right now, you will overcome. Archangel Michael is assuring this, saying, angel of happiness coming in, angel of health coming in. And lastly, oh my gosh, look at this, the angel of gratitude coming in. So you've got Zadkiel talking about gratitude, and then you have the angel of gratitude showing up in your reading. So it is definitely time to focus on the positive. And if you're finding that very difficult, because sometimes we could tell ourselves, okay, you know what, I'm gonna focus on the good. I'm not gonna let things get to me today. And then at some point in the day, you veer off and you may not even realize it. Okay. Listening to sleep affirmations, doing some meditations. There's a ton of all of that on YouTube for free, will help balance your energy. And also, what are you exposing yourself to as far as like TV programming, music that you're listening to? You need to choose things that are going to make you laugh or feel really good. So, comedy is a good choice for a good distraction to help elevate your vibration. Sometimes what I will turn to is Hallmark movies. Yes, they are cheesy and unrealistic, but they are feel good and they reconnect me to my heart space, and it feels good. So anything, that you can watch or listen to that will actually make you feel good and distract you from what is wrong, what is hurting, lies that have been exposed, painful truths that you've come into, all of that. Whatever you could do to distract yourself is what all of these angels are recommending for you right now. And you will move through this energy much, much quicker. And, sometimes truth really hurts, but ultimately it's the truth we need to set us free. And right now, Archangel Michael is saying for you to reclaim your personal empowerment, you need to shift your energy to the positive, and you need to be grateful for what is working in your life, the people in your life that you can count on that are supportive of you. All right, let's pull some more cards. Seeing even if your heart is breaking. Yes, look at that. The angels are all around you. No matter what it is you're going through, you are not alone. You have an entire army of angels at your side. You felt drawn into this reading. It's because the angels, more than anything else, want you to know that you're not alone. And whatever is hurting you, you will move through this energy and they will help you with that. Next is deep memories are stirring. Okay, so that's going back to, the emotions that you're feeling. And some of you, this painful truth could have been energy of more of the past, something that you came into knowing, a week ago, 6 weeks ago, 6 months ago, a year ago, and maybe you've been struggling to understand it or break through and heal and move on and move forward. And that's why the army of angels surround you now. And with deep memories are stirring, this also means that as you heal and your vibration rises, when you look back on the past, your perspective shifts and changes about certain things and how they played out. It doesn't mean events change, but how you feel about it is different because you'll have evolved beyond that, experience, and therefore you'll see it through much different eyes, and it won't hurt you and burn you and sting you, okay? And sometimes, I get it, something can hurt for several years. And, for me personally, there was something that just got me for like 3 years. And no matter what I did, what I tried, I never thought I was going to get past it. And finally, when I just pushed it aside and said, okay, you know what? I feel this. It's here. I'm just going to, accept it for what it is. And I started distracting myself in things that made me feel good, because this issue was very, very hard for me to move beyond. It slowly got better. And then One day I just woke up and it did not hurt anymore, and it doesn't hurt now. No matter which memories are stirred, no matter if I'm feeling nostalgic, it doesn't matter. I'm healed. And Archangel Michael wants you to know that that is your destiny, that is your fate. But you've got to choose to walk down that path. And for some of you, it's time to really distract yourself in very positive energies, focusing, your attention there so that you can get away from the lower vibrations, because as you rise, you're going to naturally want to choose this more and more than being down here in these lower vibrations of treachery, despair, sadness, all of that. Next is call in protection. And that's Archangel Michael letting you know he is answering your call. You've asked for protection. You've asked for empowerment. You've asked for guidance. He is here. He wants you to know that. He is acknowledging you. Next is create create the pathway. And how do you do that? By raising your vibration, and sometimes you have to do that through distracting yourself and listening to positive affirmations, during the day or while you sleep, and consciously choosing to meditate and ground and balance out your energy. And as you do so, there's this beautiful spark within you that reignites and that propels you forward for the rest of your journey. And you have this whole army of angels around you: Michael, Gabriel, Zadkiel, Uriel, and then the angel of health, of happiness and gratitude. And also with two messages of gratitude, there are things that are going to unfold for you that are going to just make feeling good and happy and grateful like easy. It's just going to be a very natural flowing emotion, not where you have to distract yourself or intentionally focus in that area. So there's a lot of beauty that is going to unfold for you, and Archangel Michael wants you to know that. All right, let's pull some tarot. And through your guys' reading, I keep having to clear my throat, which is throat chakra to me. And so for many of you, you may be struggling with your life purpose, your place, that's throat chakra related, or being able to speak your truth, speak your mind, state your opinion. There's things that have been left unsaid. And Archangel Michael wants you to know all things will be expressed in the right time, and things that never get expressed, it's because there is no purpose for them. Even if in a moment you feel like it should be, give it some time, move forward, and see how the energy plays out. And also the life purpose, just depending on what's happened here, you may have really lost your footing and your balance, and Archangel Michael wants to lead you back to your path and remind you of who and what you are and your divine purpose. The Hierophant's domain: structure, service, tradition, doctrine. So this would be the Hierophant in a standard tarot. And with the Hierophant's domain, definitely talking about this army of angels that surround you. Open your heart to them, really connect to them, tap into them, and you will feel them. Sorry, I keep clearing my throat. My goodness. We have the Nine of Stones next: independence, discernment, self-aware, affluent. All right, so with the Nine of Stones coming out, this is you regaining your footing, you returning to health, you returning to happiness. For some of you, this may be an increase to your finances or your abundance. Next is the Two of Trees: maturity, success, thoughtfulness, somber. So the energy is going to even out for you. You've got a lot of protection, okay? And with the maturity coming through, that is Archangel Michael and his protection and his promise around you that he will not let you fall. You will not falter. There is better ahead. You're going to have a breakthrough. You're going to step through a doorway, and what that represents for each of you is very different, obviously, as this is a general reading. And now we have the Whisper of Fortunes: change, riddle, progress, time, all things in perfect divine time, but the will turn in your favor. Where there is painful realization that you're working through, that will shift into gratitude and wisdom and evolution. Where you have sadness and heartache and heartbreak, you will heal, you will balance, you will move beyond into a higher energy. Those of you who haven't been feeling very well, your health is going to improve. There's going to be a nice energy shift taking place. And lastly, we have strength, instinct, energy, courage, poise. This is knowing when to pursue and when to hold back. And if you don't have the energy, you feel a little bit weak, that's when you fall into the arms of all these angels that surround you, and they will empower you. They will nurse you back to health physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. So the strength card showing up with Archangel Michael is very synchronistic for me, since he is trying to restore your personal empowerment, and he is a beautiful shield of protection around you at this time. So let's pull some cards to look at the healing, the answers, the guidance, the clarity that's going to come in. And this is the fourth reading I've done. I did Archangel Raziel, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Gabriel, and now I'm doing Archangel, Michael, goodness. And there's kind of been a repeating theme through each of these readings, and I didn't anticipate that since they all represent different things, but I've seen that, so. So you have this sacred rapture going on, and this is a joyful outcome is predicted. A joyful breakthrough will take place for you. You will come into understanding. The truth will no longer hurt you. You will evolve beyond it. The circumstances that you're facing, where you may be afraid or worrisome, you will prevail. You will overcome. How can you not, with Archangel Michael as well as this whole army of angels surrounding you? Next is, we've got karma coming through, and this is rediscovering your path, remembering your divinity. So those of you that kind of feel like you've lost your way, see there, I need to clear my throat again. Those of you that have lost your way, you're going to find your way, and karma is going to be balanced. You will receive justice, okay? Believe that. And lastly, we have the sun, 417 hertz. This is your remedy. So listen to meditations at the 417 hertz frequency. It will be deeply healing. That will be, for some of you, what reignites that internal spark. But, this is a remedy. And there are a ton of meditations on YouTube with this hertz that you can tap into. And, the way this impacts each of you is very different. But this is a remedy that Archangel Michael is offering, saying this will really help balance out your energy, your frequencies, help you regain your footing, help you get very focused on the positive, on the gratitude, all the good that there is in your life, or the good and the magic that there is in this world, despite the shadow energies that are also present. Look at that. You've got the color here, and then the shadow here. There's more good in this world within people than there is bad. You've got to believe that. And there's more good within you than there is shadow, and different people that you have encountered that have been dishonest, the truths that you have found out. You've got to not lose sight of the good, not let go of the best parts of yourself because of somebody else's folly, bad behavior, bad choices, bad attitude, bad energy. Don't lose the best parts of yourself, okay? So let's pull some advice. The beauty in nature can be the answer to what you seek. Reconnect today. And that's really talking about grounding your energy with Mother Earth Gaia, doing the meditations at the 417 hertz frequency. Next is your garden is a healing place. Seek refuge there to heal your soul. So this is talking more about the angel of health coming in, angel of health, and then like here's this garden that these two people are jumping in. So this could be a physical garden that you have that you like to escape to, or just a very sacred place out in nature that you enjoy. But for some of you, create this sacred garden, this place of healing within your mind, and the angels will join you in that space and help you heal and help you come into understanding. Tell a loved one how much they do truly mean to you. It is better to tell them while they are among the living. So, you know, whatever's going on, don't let pride or ego sever any sort of relationship in your life. You know, with this painful truth, some of you, this may mean that there does need to be some forgiveness and some understanding and some compassion that needs to come from your heart, you know, and that doesn't mean that's for all of you, just depending on what's happened here. But for some of you, definitely you might need to be softer. And then, you know, for all of you, really, this is going back to focusing on the gratitude and the positive and the people who do love and support you and what is working and going well in your life, and just immersing there and feeling so satisfied and happy that you do have those things in place regardless of what else is going on. Okay, so those are the messages from Archangel Michael. I am sending you guys lots of love and light. Take care.